finished the full 3-month journey. I think that's the best way to call it. And it's so incredible. I honestly feel like a changed person from, when Aniza approached me, I had fallen into a deep depression and anxiety and was living my days in fear and had this dark cloud over me that really clouded my vision, and I was just terribly afraid of life and of myself, and super pessimistic and dark. And when Aniza approached me, that's the place that I was in, and something within me, and I'm so grateful for the voice inside that just said yes, even though I was so closed off in so many ways. Something inside me said yes, and so the journey began. And we started with meditation and breathing, getting back in touch with your breath, scanning your body, getting in touch with how your body feels physically and emotionally, trying to get in touch with your essence of who you are. And it's the perfect start to the program as you're easing into it. And I mean, the meditations themselves give you a sense of calm and peace and trust and faith that immediately I really resonated with, and a security, and you start to explore who you are, who you really are, not just the personhood, but who your spirit, your soul is. And then the next part of the journey is about listening to your body. And we had some really powerful sessions listening to different parts of my body. My heart told a very intense story that I'll never forget. And listening to the different energy forces, the different chakras, and listening and getting in touch with your inner knowing, which for me has always been there, and I know it's always been there, but Aniza helped me rediscover it in a way that I've never been able to communicate with before. So yeah, and then the last part of the journey is finding your voice, and by voice I mean expression. So movement, some of the sessions focus on movement, which is so incredible, and sound and song. And one of my favorite sessions was actually on energy fields and just feeling the energy that you create or you can tap into that's around us. And I think that's really what Aniza is so gifted at doing, is helping you see that you have a limitless resource, internal resource inside. You have an inner knowing, you have stories, your ancestors are telling you stories, you have spirit guides, you have a soul that's residing in this body that is not attached to the personhood, and can't be attacked in the way that the personhood is attacked. You have limitless ways of communication, through meditation, through movement, through song, through listening, through, and that there's also limitless possibilities in the universe that you can tap into. I mean, I think limitless just keeps coming to mind because Aniza is not giving you anything that you do not have already, that the world doesn't have already. It's opening your eyes to how much there already is internally and externally at your disposal. I'm a different person coming out of the 3 months. I now live a life of gratitude. I live a life of abundance. I am in touch with my inner knowing, and I use it all the time, when little things, what do I want for breakfast? But larger things too, like, can I trust this person? And just really being in touch with that inner knowing. And then, one of the other things that, really stuck out for me was meeting my spirit guides properly, and just feeling their love, and knowing that, I'm always protected, and I have there's love in this life, but that love is so strong and powerful, and Like, how can I ever not feel protected? How can I ever not feel abundant, knowing that, feeling that, and knowing that I can go to that place whenever I'd like, you know. And Isa helps you guide you there, but you can get there yourself once you gather the tools, you know. So I'm a completely different person from 3-4 months ago, and I'm so grateful. And I hope that this video encourages anyone else that might be hesitant, that might be in a dark place, that there is a light, that there is so much at your disposal to enrich your internal and external life, and that you don't have to live a life of darkness. You can live a life of limitless possibilities and light. So I cannot recommend Into Soul Wisdom enough, and I hope this video was helpful. Thank you.